There is a place as the light begins to fade. Ember ran, because standing still made them feel helpless. The wall glistened. Ember felt so that it was a relief to find someone to talk to. Ember froze when they noticed a small satchel. The satchel felt heavy. The statue shone brightly in the light. Ember noticed something wrong. There was a round space where something used to fit. To Ember's delight, the golden statue slid perfectly into place. Ember left, feeling sorry for the stranger. The stairway opened into a dark forest. Ember could feel fear taking over. They'd washed up alone, somewhere very unfamiliar. Ember felt like they were being watched. As Ember approached, the caged flame stoked new hope in Ember. Hope was almost within reach. The flame spoke and Ember listened. The flame lingered ahead. Was it trying to escape? Or leading the way? The crow held its shining trophy tight. The broken net hung ominously around the skeleton's neck. The stranger shivered in the cold. They'd moved through such dark places. They lay down and closed their eyes. Warmth was a distant memory, stolen by the passing miles. The stranger blinked at Embo. Is it morning already? How long have I been asleep? The stranger had been forgotten. The stranger looked at Embo with surprise. Someone came back for me. Thank you. The stranger had blazed their own path, created their own rock, their own islands. They did not need Ember's kindness. The stranger met Ember's eyes. The two shared a moment of silence. The stranger was trapped, caught in a maze. It was hard to make sense of this place. The trail just kept on closing. The stranger's voice was hoarse. I just need some time, I think, to see things clearly. The fisherman murmured quietly between sorrowful breaths. The fisherman felt so useless. His former joys were hollow. Sitting out there every day by the pond. Only the dark water to hear him talk. In that darkness, a glimmer flickered. A thought beating like a drum. A thought that went round and round. It all started with a frog. Every day by the pond, a constant reminder. For a brief moment, he looked at Ember. Hope the fisherman saw him grow from, spent every day side by side. So much catches him before. Oh, it makes me feel useless, the fisherman sighed. The old man looked carefully. Well, it helps though, telling someone. If you need help catching anything, you just ask. The fisherman noticed the broken net Ember was carrying. Let me have a look. With the silk, with each knot he tied. Here you go. Good as new. stranger stood alone. Their friends have fallen aside, retreating from what came next. The stranger had ventured on. Now they were deep in the woods. It felt so pointless. The stranger spoke hesitantly. Is the campfire crowded? Let me gather myself. I'll see you there. Key was nest, but it was just out of reach. The old gate was locked. Ember placed the key in the lock and slowly began to turn it. The stranger gasped for breath. Dark water slipping above their head. The sea didn't care if they sank or swam. Slowly the tides ebbed, washing over old walls. A safe harbor emerging from the inky depths. Ember reached out a hand. The stranger looked down. The ground feels good beneath my feet, friend. The ghost said, "You have done all you can, little one. The path to I will guide others to follow after you clear the way." There are others like you. Will always be welcome here in the forest. Once again, Ember could feel eyes watching. The guard showed, and with a bag, both guards started looking at Ember. The guard leered. Yes, come a little closer. Let us. We guard the. Oh yes, we decide who gets to see the king. The forest king. Yes, yes, come this way. A feeling of foreboding overcame Ember. Ember was terrified but tried not to show. The giants. Do not fear. The bird. Ember wanted to feel safe. Oh, little Ember. Birds will take and stay safe. Ember was still afraid. Is it the night that scares you, little one? See, birds will make the world It wasn't only the night that frightened Ember. The bird grew trying, and birds will protect you from the forest king. Perhaps they could rest. It was hard to know what else to say. Clever little you will stay. Search for hope no more. Now take this feather. Feather me. Birds keep little. Birds should never leave the nest. The guards seem. I can hold that. Leave him alone. Yeah, one of us. And we all shares bags and things. The guard squawked. Stand back, don't come any. Nothing down. Go see the forest king. He'll set you straight. Got your first. Stand watch here. Promise you won't let anyone pass. Ember didn't like deceiving the birds. But what choice did they have? Ember hurried away from the birds. The mist hung close to Ember, hiding them. The forest king seemed frightened. The birds cruel. Ember would rather risk turning forlorn than become like them. It looked like a map, but pieces were missing. It was the same place as before. But how? An eerie scene, like a moment frozen in time. The mist revealed a secret place. Was it hidden on purpose? The statues, the instrument another before you, took great effort to hide it deep within this riddle. The lanthorn began to glow. There was one last place to reach on the map. Gradually more of the map was revealed. A section of bridge had somehow been ripped from its foundation. It was like the map had been broken on purpose. Ember felt a great relief to be out of the mist. Ember didn't mind getting muddy. The slide was such fun. The fruit was giving off a sickly sweet smell. A hideous odor filled the air. And suddenly, the reason was obvious. The stranger was afraid. They couldn't see what lay ahead. Ember saw their own fear reflected in the stranger. The darkness hungered for them all. The little ember spoke hesitantly. How do you continue, never knowing if we'll reach the end? The pot had turned cold. The fire had died. Nothing the cook made felt good enough. Endlessly stirring the same tasteless pot. Couldn't focus, sleepwalking through the days. In the eye of the storm, a fragile flicker. They wanted to serve something perfect. The praise of others was hollow. The cook felt numb and hurt all at once. The cook spoke. I must have lost myself for a moment. It's supposed to be, but it's not ready. A wonderful You look starved. Have a little taste. It was the most beautiful. I know. Ember wished the cook would believe them. Oh, I'd forgotten. But it's not ready. The cook stirred this. Soon, maybe. Oh, I used... But nothing has flavor. I'm stuck. If you know what you... But I really need something for... If it was still standing. Oh, the cook struggled. Pigs have got planted every only hard work. Take the key and have a look yourself. I can't see if anything is left. But I promise you, there won't be. The stranger couldn't take on more. The stranger stretched their limbs. Perhaps it is not too late after all. Ember came upon another campfire lost in the wilderness. It looked long cold, but ready to be lit. The skull was disgusting. Perhaps the pig would like it. The stranger puzzled over their journey. Some steps felt effortless, twisted by unseen. Gratefully, the stranger said, "Friend, thank you. We all help each other along the path." The orchard gate was locked and needed a key. Ember placed the key in the lock and slowly began to turn it. The cook was right. The pigs had destroyed everything. The pig devoured the fruit with careless abandon. The stranger closed their eyes and let the fog overwhelm them. Soft, gentle fog, it held them like a vice. The mist could not be pushed, would not be fanned away. The stranger spoke. "The fog didn't choose me, it just was. I hope it never closes on you, friend." The stranger couldn't face himself. It just hurt to be outshone. had been easier just to turn aside. The stranger searched Ember's face. Is there hope for me, do you think? Will I make it? The stranger knew they had to move on. The path behind was forever closed. They tried so hard to see it all. To leave now seemed unbearable. The stranger stared past Ember. I'm almost ready. Let me sit a little longer. I will catch up. The stranger had come so very far. They felt the air beneath them, the distance ever widening. It was such a long way down. A resolve stirred within the stranger. Just a few more steps. It can't be much further. The ghost said, "You have done all you have done well. I will clear the path ahead for you." You have seen, they know the secrets of this place. Seek them out. Well now. Oh, fun. Hope you have a... Ember's heart sank. Ember told the birds about all they had. Save your... Oh, yes. Tell the lies to the king. Ember felt nervous standing before the... Frustrated. You must rest now. You give false, try and fail, and Ember could feel the Forest King look... This end. Why not stop? You must. Last chance. Make sure gates are locked. Let no more... Ember took the key. What choice did they have? Yeah, don't betray the Forest King again. The crossroads gate was locked. Ember placed the key in the lock and slowly began to turn it. Eagerly, Ember left the birds behind, glad to be free. Ember was at the end. The smell of like it had once been flooded, but now was bone dry. Excitedly, the stranger said, "Friend, together we can... I've got a plan. Been waiting. You help me, and I'll help you. Try lowering the crab over here with the chum in that bucket." bellows breathed life into the fire beneath the boiler. Oh, I think there's one more of those valve things. I can't believe... I hope we don't get in trouble for this. With a satisfying rush, the dam waters burst. Ember really did hope they wouldn't be in trouble. With everything flooded again, Ember wondered if now they could reach the entrance of the cave. Freed from the mud, the boat looked inviting. The boat was a perfect fit for Ember. It felt like they were... The passageway was dark and eerily silent. Ember wondered why the dam had been blocked. As the gate what was the gate keeping locked away? Ember had found another unlit campfire at the heart of the cave. shadow moved in the distance. Ember hoped that it was a trick of the light. The stranger was wary, coiled and tense. The dark had gifted them friends in the past. The dark had stolen much more. Would this new light do the same? The stranger whispered, "I'm so tired. Do you know the way?" The creature's body slithered between the rocks, seeming to never end. Terror gripped Ember suddenly. Fear overwhelmed them. Splintered, they sat for a moment. Perhaps the Forest King was right. There was no hope here. A discarded builder robot. The poor thing was rusted in. The builder's thoughts were stuck in a loop. Turning slowly to rust, only the echoes for company. Disconnected gears in their head turning round and round. Each unshared moment went the same. Lost and uncared for was a dim glow. The years of loneliness had warped the builder's feelings. Who's there? It's dark. Ever keep talking to me, please. Aye. It's been so long since I've talked to anyone. I can feel an outside. It's okay if you don't. But it would be so nice to see what you look like. It was wonderful. Don't forget me, please. The others never came back. The builder took a moment as they... So that's what you look... I don't know what I expected, but... Sorry. It's just been so... I've never been... You seem... different. Wait. How did you get here? Oh, that's a... You'll be stuck here. The builders seem to have... You know, maybe I can help you. This is so exciting. It's been so long since I made some. Ember watched in amazement. Could I get your input for a moment? The scraps of broken wood and metal were being transformed. Could I get your input for a moment? Whatever the builder was making was nearly ready. Sorry, it's a bit rough around the edges. It's, definitely seaworthy. You hate it, don't you? Ember stood in stunned silence. That is such a relief. Really warms my pistons. I'm so happy. Oh, I'm not... But that's truly... I would have... But if you see any other... Ember would come back if they could. Perhaps the builder just needed more time. The boat was a little unconventional, but Ember already loved it. The stranger was tired of pretending. They'd never have made it on their own. Fortune had always favored them. Had they deserved to make it this far? The stranger spoke simply. Thank you. A tremendous, terrifying shape slithered from the shadows. The snake's body coiled around the Forlorn like a scaly shield. The stranger was so lost. coiling and coiling, lost forever. The stranger looked at Ember with relief. I tried to go back, but I just went nowhere. Inside was a scrap of journal. The strangers on the water went on without me. Where have I landed? The stranger's thoughts bubbled up freely. The invitation was clear. Some thoughts were easily found. Some thoughts only whispered. Old feelings in a complex tongue. The stranger had much to consider. The stranger seemed grateful. I think I have to choose for myself. The stranger had misplaced a memory. He tried to remember but found more voids. Only the shape of the thought remained. The stranger looked around fearfully. I stayed in the nest too long. The spindle was missing a handle, so Ember couldn't turn it. A tremendous, terrifying shape slithered from the shadows. The snake's body coiled around the Forlorn like a scaly shield. The stranger's heart was in knots. The sun, a faded memory. With tears, the stranger said, "You have reminded me, friend. The beacon." The Wanderer's Diary. Unfamiliar trees, a path overgrown. Is this a resting place? A place? The stranger had been robbed by an icy hand. They had burned so bright, so brilliant. But with flicker and ash, their flame had faded. The stranger looked at their hands tearfully. I had forgotten how warm it feels, just being. The ghost said, "You have done all your journey you have cleared. I will guide them after you have gone." Only the folk ask them you know that if you return here, you will always be welcome. The taste of fresh air was welcoming as Ember left the caves behind. Something was wrong. Ember could feel it. It was quiet. All the birds. Chains and pulleys in the base of the chair. It didn't feel real. The Forest King wasn't real. broken boats were scattered on the water. In the clearing, Ember hoped to find answers. Behind the Forest King's puppet, the strangers. Don't you see? What hope can there be in that? The stranger had. Ember knew they spoke the truth. The path goes slipping beyond. In the end, What have I done? Slowly, the stranger withdrew. I wanted to be. How do you save others once your light has gone out? The wanderer's thoughts had become twisted. Hiding every day behind a mask. Watching hopeful little ones arrive endlessly. Knowing the empty path that lay ahead. Inside their dim light was a hidden pain. They had watched those they care for turn forlorn. They had locked their hope away, tried to protect it. And Ember's actions had seemed a distorted mirror. The wanderer searched for words. When I reached, this is all that. How do you face that? I'm not ready. I turned back, built a little. You hope, you try, you fail, and then nothing more. I thought I was, but without an end, they lost hope anyway. The wanderer took a breath. I thought it would lead somewhere. Me, Ember paused. So many places, so many others whose paths had crossed their own. After everything, only my boat. Finish your journey. Leave this place. Ember knew the end. Were they any more ready than the wanderer? There is a place where the lost embers go as their light begins to fade.